Alrighty, everyone. Welcome in to episode 34 of the Rays franchise. And shout the game hold together tonight. We're going to be taking on the Colorado Rockies. And things have changed here in the first week of June since the last episode. And part of that being, as we are live on YouTube and Twitch, so make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Switch to the gameplay, here we are. So, things have changed with the Rays. We're 2 games under 500. That's definitely not where we want to go. We're definitely not giving up. Even though we're 7.5 back, we're still only 2.5 games out of the wild card. So it's definitely not over, but I will say this. They have pushed our projections down a game. 76 wins instead of like 77, I think is what it was. And then when we go to the trade hub, our recommended strategy has also changed. As you can see near the top right under positions. At first, at the last episode, it said that we stand pat, right? Don't buy, don't sell, do what you got to do. Now it's changed to a small seller. So are we going to be that? That's another good question, and I think we will know by the end of this month, because you look at the schedule that's ahead of us. There's a lot of teams that are bad, and I mean really bad. The Rockies are 26-41. The Angels are 27-44. The Diamondbacks are really good. Texas is 32-28. The Mets are awful at 27-43. The Royals seem to be hinting at selling at 32-37. And then we got the 23-46 Cardinals. If we don't go over 500 for the rest of the month, this team's not going to cut it. Because it definitely picks up near the All-Star break with the Guardians, Mariners, Blue Jays. Phillies are right at 500. We'll go ahead and count them. But this is a pretty big section of the year already, because it's going to determine if we are going to be a playoff team, or if we may have to move on from some players, which there's not really a lot we can get into. But we're going to play the Rockies today. We're going to check in with AJ Smith-Shawver, who has been struggling. He's won his last 2 starts, so we're going to see if we can build on that momentum. And we're going to be taking on Chase Dolander, who's still trying to find his way as a Rockies pitcher. One more piece of news before we hop into it. We're going to go ahead and put in a claim on Nick Raquet. I don't know how to say his name. But he's a lefty reliever who's somebody we are looking for. So I figured we would try off the waiver wire before we scavenge some people for trades. He doesn't look awful, but he is 32. I don't know how much value we're going to get out of him. But we'll find out after this game if we get him or not. So we'll see if that plays out. So let's get into the game here. It says City Connects. We're not going to do City Connects. Not tonight. So we are here at the Trop. AJ will get the start. Carson Williams is once again very tired. But we're going to let him play. We haven't seen him the last couple episodes. He is still borderline on how he's been. He's 11 for 37 in his last 10 games. 2-97, so he's starting to turn it around. Just got to see a little more. We'll see if we can help out with that here against realistically speaking, a pretty weak pitcher. So we have the lineup here. We'll have Kobayashi hitting 7th. The rest of the lineup looks pretty good. So let's hop into the game for tonight. And the Rockies, 26-41, still got some dangerous hitters on their team. Hunter Goodman is good. Jordan Beck has been hitting well. Nolan Jones is someone that, even though he's hitting 230, he's been hitting some home runs. And, of course, Brenton Doyle. Ralphie Velasquez, I don't know who that is.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay.
Let's see what we got.
Baseball on MLB The Show. It's
but one reason we want to play the Rockies,
taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
One reason we want to look at the Rockies is we are going to keep an eye on a couple of pitchers that the Rockies do have on the trade block. And one of those being Victor Vodnik. But hopefully we won't have to see him. But yeah, game storylines. Apparently the Rockies have been good. Chase Dolander has been good recently. The bullpen's been solid. Checking out the league news. Harper's on a hitting streak. We did release a third base deep potential prospect. Not a big deal whatsoever. When it comes to our own division, really nothing else to look at here. And then down on the report, our top 2 prospects are still in single A. Really nothing going on there. Caitlin Haskett is starting to struggle a little bit. She could be flirting with a trip to Double A if she keeps up her trend. And then Theo Guillen is killing Double A. And then Slater DeBruyne is also doing fine. Caden Bonine, who could be the next guy we call up, is starting to find his swing in AAA. So we're going to keep an eye on him. Game plan. Let's take a look at Chase Dolander real quick. He's been really good in his last 2 appearances, like I talked about before. 12 innings, a .75 ERA, 8 strikeouts, only 2 walks. He's been shutting hitters down. That's the best way I could put it, is that he's been shutting hitters down. And, I mean, look at those stats on the right side of the screen there. 6 innings, 6 innings, 5 2/3, 5 innings, 5 innings. He's been fine. So, and then you got AJ Smith-Shawver, who... he's starting to turn it around as well in his last 3 appearances, so we love to see that. Hitters are still, writers are still hitting good against him, and he's starting to struggle with runners in scoring position. So, you look at his stats on the side, he's also been, in his last 5 games started off rough, but he's been getting better. So, he's only allowed 1 earned run in each of his last 3 starts. Yeah, we're going to see what we got here for this. I guess if we have to, we're not going to look at the Rockies. We're going to just hop into the game.
First pitch coming your way next.
We don't care about the Rockies, not anymore.
And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, AJ Smith-Shawver. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their
walk rate is way too high.
In front of their fans, in front of the city. And this guy, no different.
He 5.84 ERA.
Here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home.
This is a tough lineup. So he needs to locate. Don't do too much.
Nolan Jones.
Let's try to get you through 5.
As he looks at ball 1.
And we'll see what we can do here. Is, like I said, the projections for us have faltered. We already weren't expected to make the playoffs this year, even though we just won a World Series and improved our pitching. But ever since the last episode, that's actually dropped even more. So the problem is, if we do become sellers, man, Twitch is just nothing but bots now. But anyway.
And a 2-1 on the way.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah.
On the ground to third.
It's a good play by Williamson.
Over to first.
Good pick by Aranda, and that's a good way to start the game.
One out. Check out the Rockies lineup.
But if we become a team that sells at the deadline, there's really not a lot we can sell. There's not a lot we can sell whatsoever.
It's frustrating because they could score more if they weren't hitting into all these double plays.
It seems like the catching market's not real strong right now, so Nick Fortes probably won't go anywhere. We've got our core.
He's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. High fly ball.
Maybe Johnny DeLuca could be traded.
Yeah, there's 2 away.
But, man, there's really not a lot. There's really not a lot we can properly do.
Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman.
It's 2 outs on 5 pitches. Good way to start the game for AJ.
Slider misses outside. Singy, he's currently the team leader in runs scored.
Taking a look at our prospect highlights at the bottom of the screen there.
2 down, nobody on.
I believe they only cover the top 10.
And that is out of play.
It's crushed. Yeah. See there, we only got 2 hits against Patrick Sandoval and the Angels, so we're actually coming off a loss.
That one in there across the letters.
And Goodman's going to challenge that one.
That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball.
It's going to be a ball.
2 challenges left for them.
So, you know, like I said, you know, with the rest of June, the strength of schedule is not very strong. As Williamson forgets to move again.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
A 2-out hit. But,
really nice patience in that,
you know, if we can't get back on the right track by the end of June, we probably will be sellers.
Through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of.
Because we are literally going to be facing the worst of the worst this week. Or this month.
It's going to be Ezekiel Tovar.
You know, the Rockies and Angels are 2 of the worst teams. The Cardinals are the worst team in baseball right now.
Goodman off of first with 2 away.
You know, you think we'd be able to take advantage of this spell.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Bad teams.
Like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
0-2 to EZT.
The 0-2. Popped up.
Popped him up.
Territory behind the plate.
Ramirez looking for it.
And that'll do it.
And Ramirez has got it.
Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. This is Rays baseball
Good stuff.
On the show, Florida.
Bottom of the first. We're going to face Chase Dolander, who has been good recently.
Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And towing the slab, Chase Dolander.
Those numbers don't look good.
He's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts because hitters
3-8 in 13 games, 60 innings pitch, ERA 4.8.
Guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that.
Hey, what about Gavin Lux? Do we trade Gavin Lux if we become heavy sellers? I really hope not. We better not have to trade him as we take a look at Chase Dolander, 73 overall righty. Fastball slurve, cutter sinker change. Could hit 100 on that fastball. And there you go. He's 2-2 in his last 4 starts, but he has gone at least 5 innings. So, I mean, not really that bad. I mean, 3 runs. So, can't recall the. Yeah, I know it, man. It works now. See? It works now. But, yeah, that was frustrating. That was,
in the air,
frustrating
right
to say the least.
Jones
Is Gavin Lux.
Back for this one.
It's the first
Pulls it
pitch.
down
1
and he
pitch, 1
makes
out.
the catch.
That's the first time that's
Pitch
ever
and
happened to
1
me,
out.
too.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ben Williamson.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence.
I don't even know what caused it.
He's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
It's just,
Ben Williamson.
feeds into my theory that when the game wants you to lose, it'll do anything for you to lose, I guess.
On the ground.
It's Williamson
Whips it across.
is out
That's
by a very
athletic
unnecessary play at third base.
The right fielder, Brandon
But whatever the Rockies have to do to make themselves think they're good. 2 quick outs.
2 down, bases empty. Now
Here is the defense for the
Run batted
Rockies.
in yesterday, their only run of the game.
You got Jordan Beck, Brenton Doyle, and
Nimmo,
Nolan Jones
an
around the
all-star
outfield.
season ago,
Carlos
a member of the
Tovar York
1,000
and
hit club.
Velasquez, who
Can't
is a
forget to
rookie.
mention he's a
Believe
former
he's making his
MVP.
debut at first base. Hunter Goodman behind the dish. And I don't know who they have DHing. Who do they have DHing? Ah, Lazaro Montes. Of course. So we'll see if we can actually hit off of Dolander, who, to his credit, has been good the last 2 games.
The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so
painting 99 at the
with 2
corners
strikes.
there.
Even a good
0-2.
pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball still 0-2.
It's just ridiculous how we're this bad of a team.
That one way inside.
And to be honest, it's not really our offense. It's our pitching is a problem right now. The rotation's fine.
This one in the air center.
Man, that was a
field.
good pitch to hit.
Under
But
it.
Nimmo will fly out.
And that's the 3rd
The
out.
rotation's mostly fine. Shaver
We
needs to
head
get back
the
on
second
track.
here
It's the
at
bullpen that's
Tropicana
really a
Field.
struggle.
No score.
But we're just in a position where we can't really make any big trades.
Back here at Tropicana Field, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Number 99 now at the plate.
And here is Lazaro Montez. Dude looks like a monster. Who is this guy? Yeah, 6'5", 210. He's an undrafted 23-year-old from Cuba. Can play corner outfield and first base. They got him DHing, though. Probably the good move. And he's got some power. 12 home runs, 27 RBIs, hitting .211. They may have found themselves a young stud here.
That's a
Feed into
strike across
the
top
middle of
the
their
zone.
lineup.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Acquired from Seattle in 26.
On the ground right side.
It's going to be a ground ball to Lux.
1 out in the second.
1 down. That's going to be a tough thing, though. If we end up being sellers, you know, will Gavin Lux be traded?
Kyle Karros.
I kind of don't
digging in
want to
for the
trade Gavin
Rockies.
Lux, but I mean, if we can get a pretty penny for him, we might do it. Here is Kyle Karros.
Ball.
We ain't gonna challenge us early. The idea is to get Shaver to go 5.
Up the middle.
And of course, they're going to get a
And
little
that's a base hit. So
key
they
hit
get
off that.
aboard with a 1-out single.
1-out hit for Kyle Karros.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number
Next to
9.
hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Here's Brandon Doyle now, hitting .216. Still very good defensively, but his offense has really dropped off the cliff.
The 0-1. Late on that
Swing and misses
fastball.
at 95. I'm trying to think Shaver's... Has it been the home runs? It's been... Yeah, he's given up 10 home runs in 63 innings. That's a little high.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
It's a little high. Man,
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
foul that one off.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul
Hanging
ball.
splitters, man. 102.
Man at first, 1 away.
That's a ball.
No dice on that one. 2-2. That dude just took the biggest bite out of that pretzel. All top three AL pitching war are from the Mariners. That's how good they are.
The 2-2 now. And down on
He gets
strikes.
Doyle chasing the high heater.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult.
Or a
as a
strikeout
teammate
for
when
AJ.
a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs.
2 outs, and here is Ralphie Velazquez. Apparently first place, catcher and left field. He does no pop time. I may go in there and change that. I don't know why they gives them like catcher, but they have no pop time. 22 years old. He was a first-round pick in 23, so I guess he is a real player. Was with Cleveland last year. And, yeah, I guess this will be his first game, yeah. This season, this will be his first game, so... Not necessarily a major league debut, but a season debut.
Some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Hit on the ground to short.
There's a ground ball right to our guy Williams.
Whips it to first. And that is
We'll throw him out.
We'll go to the bottom of the
We
second.
give up a hit,
No
but nothing
score.
else. Junior Caminero leading it off. This is a team we have to hit off
Back
of.
now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the second. So the Tampa Bay Rays are not in a good position about halfway
21
through the
homers
season.
for Junior.
Not the worst spot to be in, but I imagine
He
they're
is
feeling
crushing
antsy
it.
about their place in the standings.
Yeah, these guys are supposed to be a strong contender for a playoff spot, but they haven't really made that run up the standings just yet. There's still time.
We have
Don't
not.
get desperate. Don't panic or
We're
anything
7.5
like that,
back,
but
though.
I'd like to see them go on a bit of a run in the second half. Maybe put themselves in better position for that postseason spot.
Caminero gets a hold of one right field, chasing it, stay fair, and it stays fair. And Caminero,
Bases, the Rays strike first.
pretty much as Oppo Taco as you
That's
get.
a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Home run number 22 on the year for Junior Caminero.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter.
That didn't feel like a home run, but we'll take it.
Pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair.
He is
that's
good.
a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda.
Here's a Ronda. Still good as well.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff
Ronda's
home run.
going
Go back to work.
tap the
Focus
helmet.
on this next batter.
And the
Not even
strike
close.
is overturned after review.
2-0.
So they've still got both their challenges.
Caminero just line drive at first base. Nice catch by Velazquez. 1 out.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Agustin Ramirez.
A lot of clutch hitting from
Here's
him
Ramirez.
recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Not a good pitch swing at
And there's
99.
2 away.
Ramirez ain't gonna catch up to that. 2 quick outs. Dolander
Batting 7, the center
getting us on that fastball.
David Kobayashi next to hit for the Rays.
Here's David Kobayashi. That average continues to drop for him.
And takes low for
Now
ball
hovering
1.
around in the 230 range.
Fouled off left side.
Kobayashi's just, an interesting player. I don't think he's literally going to get any better than what he is
Two
now.
down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
But at the same
And
time,
foul ball.
we've seen him hit better than 230. So I want to see what he can do as he's down 1-2 here to Dolander.
Got him swinging.
He ain't going to chase up to that one. So Dolander locks in after giving up the home run.
And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now
Of course,
1-0.
Junior Caminero gives the Rays a 1-0 lead. That will probably hold for probably the next 30 seconds. Game doesn't like 1-run leads, man. Sure.
Welcome back. Last
Try to
series,
figure out
the
which
pitching
control or
was
which
not
button it's going to
good
break
as
this
we
time.
Take a check of the numbers.
Yeah, that was our pitching last series against the Angels. See, that's just not what you want to see. Averaging 10 hits per 9? That's just, no. We shouldn't be having numbers like that against the Angels, who are the second worst team in baseball.
Ball.
So here is Nick York, former Pirate prospect. Don't know how he ended up in Colorado.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
It's a good splitter. He just didn't chase it. 2-1. A lot of low 200s batting averages in this lineup.
Strike 2.
216, 220, 221.
Popped up to the left.
Popped
Into
him up.
foul ground.
Williamson running after it.
Takes it in for the out.
Yeah. 1 out.
And here's a
Up
look
next
at
for
how he's
Colorado,
using his
the
pitches
right
in this
fielder,
one.
Nolan Jones.
Pretty much on cue. The curveball typically gets used a little more.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now here's Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1.
Here's Nolan now.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today.
He's someone that hasn't quite gotten it together yet, man. He's 29. He still can get it together. Look at that arm strength. He's a great defender. 229 with a 721 OPS. Just kind of not what you want to see here for Nolan Jones. He just, like I said, just hasn't really got it together. He's pretty much just been with Cleveland and Colorado his whole career. So that's unfortunate.
Swinging it off-speed stuff, off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
That's a ball.
Splitter down low, 1-1. Boosting wants that splitter again.
On the ground to third.
That's foul.
And a foul
That's not
ball.
where we wanted that.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Don't know why he would want that there. But he did. There's the 1-2.
Really good take.
Did not
especially
chase.
2 strikes.
It's a backdoor slider here.
2-2 down.
See if we can make this work.
Stays alive.
It's a good pitch. It's a good pitch.
Got him looking.
And we're going to lock him up. Fastball
Just a
inside
beautiful
corner.
fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I
Second
think the
strikeout
hitter
for
saw it all the
Shawver.
way, coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away.
Yeah, he
and just
wanted
got
it. He
locked
wanted
up
to
by the
swing.
hard stuff boring in on his
No
hand.
dice.
Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. Flied to right his first time.
Here is a dangerous hitter in Jordan Beck.
And he swings and
Also a
misses
big
at the
swinger.
initial offering.
17 home runs, 42 RBIs, 282 average. Yeah, Jordan Beck is definitely starting to live up to hype. He's 26 too, man. He's going to get better. He's going to get better. I crushed it in St. Louis. Didn't have a hit in the Atlanta series. I mean, hey. Free agent at the end of the year. Don't know if he's got any arbitration or not, but free agent at the end of the year.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered.
That ball's tattooed. That's going to go off the wall.
And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in.
And that's going to be offline. And there's a 2-out double by Jordan Beck. Guess we're lucky that stayed in.
On a great swing, got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Good job by Simpson to get that in.
Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Doesn't get any easier with Hunter Goodman.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely.
Don't think he's going to steal, but man, he was leaning off there. The other dangerous hitter, Hunter Goodman, hit 271, 14 homers, 37 RBIs.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Got a strong OPS too, so.
Ball low.
This is Rockies hitters, perfect plate vision. Perfect plate vision.
That's the ball. Squirts away a little bit.
Team is 20 games under 500, and they have perfect plate vision, so makes sense, I guess. It's the show.
Man at second. That's in there.
As we learned in the last episode, this game doesn't work very well, so let's just try not to give up a home run here. If we walk them, we walk them.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
And that's what we're going to do.
Loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ezequiel Tovar, and a dangerous hitter.
Tovar's having a good year.
He popped out to the catchers for
270. What's Tovar doing? Always knew he could play well defense. Yeah, that clutch rating is definitely helping him out here. Yeah, he's good. He's doing very well.
job up.
Let's see what we can do.
Fastball for a strike.
That's going to be called a strike. Probably could have challenged that. Glad he didn't.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Gotta stop throwing
So
that.
now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe.
Hey, 0-2.
But some way.
Let's put it in the dirt.
Somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Oof, we messed up on that one.
On the ground a second.
Thankfully,
And that
it results in a ground out.
2 left for Colorado. Still
Nice
behind
job by
a
AJ.
count of 1-0.
1-0 Tampa. Go bottom third.
Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
Here's Carson.
That one hooked foul.
Average is getting better. It's at 240 when it was around 220.
And the 0-1.
I think I wanted Carson to hit 250 this year.
That breaking ball
It's a good
drops
pitch.
in for a strike.
250 or better, obviously, but 2-2. Man, Chase Dolander pumping in 99s.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just
99
foul.
fastball, 81 on the slurve.
That front shoulder, but
That's
was able to
the difference
slow
right
his
there.
back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Popped up.
And there's 100 by Chase
Velasquez
Dolander.
should have this one.
Williams will
And there's
pop
one
out.
down.
Oh, that's a
One
frustrating
out.
into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up.
Here's
Unfortunate
Chandler.
for him.
He really hasn't gotten it going yet either. 231.
In the air to left center.
Because this is all Chandler does is fly out to
Two
left
away.
field. I swear to God, that's all he does. He is the living, breathing example of ratings don't matter.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Gavin Lux will hit next. Flied to right his first time.
We're back to Gavin Lux.
Ball.
Dolander's been efficient. Not even 30 pitches in.
Gets a bullet, but it goes foul.
That was a mistake. Gavin Lux crushed that to, I'm pretty sure, the next state. So out in front of that pitch, though. Heads up over there. That was the mistake pitch right there.
Swing and a high fly
And
ball
Lux,
out there
fly
towards
ball left field.
That is the inning.
And I think that's Jones
Rays
out
go
there
in
and
order,
left.
1, 2, 3, but they're on top, 1-0.
Dolander, looking good. Offense, of course, not being able to hit off a guy that's 3-8 with a 5 ERA, but hey, we won't complain about that. Let's go to the fourth.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Montez.
That pitch is not a good pitch. A fastball inside and just trails back to the plate.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Ramirez looking for it.
And that's a foul ball. Field 2. Good job to fight that one off.
If this game could just work, that would be ideal.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
All right, well, now I'm sure we're going to get punished for that. Don't know what to throw here. Because he's going to foul off every pitch we throw.
Also really good at bat. What I like about
Keeps 20 games under 500, by the way.
Zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
52 vision. Okay. That's a good fastball.
That K is his third of the game.
Nice done. Third strikeout for AJ. Bailing out his catcher.
Digs in now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
And here's Kyle Karros.
Ball.
Yeah, AJ's really been... Caban's been fine. At least when he's been missing mostly out of the zone.
He's clearly trying to work him.
They are
here.
not
Both
biting on
pitches
that
off
splitter.
the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Inside.
They are literally not swinging at anything off the zone.
The Rays
3-0.
up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike.
Predetermined strike there, 3-1.
The plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Well, man, as long as you don't hang the pitch, we'll be fine.
And a big swing and a miss.
Karros looking for something else. Here's 3-2.
Strike.
Atta baby. AJ painting that corner. Fourth strikeout.
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can.
That's good stuff. That was a good strikeout there.
That was the case right there.
Now here is Brenton Doyle.
Doyle stands in with 2 away.
I want to challenge it, but we're not going to. Good restraint on Agustin to not challenge that.
Gets him to chase after that one.
There's a chase on the splitter. 1-1. Hopefully this means that AJ is starting to find his grip. That would be swell.
2 down, nobody on. The Rays leading on the solo homer.
It's 2-1, or sorry, 2 balls, 1 strike. That is.
This to third.
Ground ball. Williamson
Tosses to first. And
playing a little in. Gets Brenton Doyle.
Innings. 1, 2, 3.
AJ looking good through 4.
They're down 1-0.
We are up by 1.
Bottom 4 and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson.
Ben Williamson.
Right down the middle. I guarantee you we would have popped that up, though. Ben Williamson playing some nice third base this year for us. I think he's in the running for... Let me see. I think he's in the running for Gold Glove at third base. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, he's only committed 1 error in 560 innings, so he's definitely there.
The 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Red Sox are beating the Rangers right now. Wow.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Had no business even making contact with that.
This guy's a fun guy to watch
2-2.
taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now.
Oh,
Out
man.
to short.
At least we didn't strike out. That's going to be a ground ball.
On to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Williamson grounds out. Dolander's only giving up 1 hit.
The right fielder, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 with a
Doesn't
fly
speak
out
well
to
for
center.
our offense. Here's Nimmo.
And first offering is fouled off. That one at triple digits.
Gonna keep chasing it at my face. Why not, right?
Numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
There's a
Man,
high
we are
chopper.
just swinging at dumb pitches, man.
Throws to first in time. Already 2 gone.
Swinging at
Here in the
really
fourth.
bad pitches. I gotta stop, but it's just so hard to.
Caminero.
2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero getting
All right.
ready to hit.
Here's Caminero.
1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Oh my
This one
God.
popped up. Velasquez.
Oh, we deserve that. So he's gonna pop up.
And that'll do it.
All
Down the
Dolander
order
has to
go
do
the
is just
Rays,
keep throwing the
but they
fastball.
still lead it
We're just gonna
1-0.
keep swinging at it like idiots. 1-0 after 4.
Back here in Tampa Bay, all set for the start of the inning. Ralphie Velasquez digging in for the Rockies.
Question is, how long will AJ Smith last?
For all these Rockies,
This will
doing a
probably be
great
his
job,
last
Boog,
inning,
of just
to be
waiting
honest.
for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Get Rodriguez ready to go here.
That one ripped left field.
Everyone and their dog knows this 1-0 lead is not going to
Bangs
hold.
off the wall. Throws to second.
As that throw's going to be offline
And
by
now the
Chandler.
tying run
Lead off double.
is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Now a pretty big
Everyone
at-bat
knows this
coming
1-0
up with a
lead's not
chance
going to
to
hold.
even
The
the
game
ball
literally
game
will
up.
not allow me to keep a 1-0 lead. That's a sin. If there was a Bible for the show, it was thou shalt not hold 1-0 leads.
Here's the second baseman, Nick York. Flied out his first time. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man. Yeah, we're going to have to get Manuel ready.
Tying run in scoring position.
I don't know if he'll face Jordan back.
Down, ball.
74 runners in scoring. That don't matter.
The 1-1. And fouled off.
1-2. A strikeout would be great here. We'll see if we can get it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
96er.
Velasquez stands at second with no outs.
No dice. Ground ball.
Great stop.
I'll get the runner over to third. One out.
Done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
And we will
It's
probably
early, but
call
you
it.
still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
We will probably call it
And
here.
time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
I think I warmed up the wrong guy. But
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. A.J. Smith-Shawver won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him.
let's
no
have
doubt.
AJ leave
New arm
at least
coming
with a
on.
lead.
We'll be back for that in a moment.
It would be really swell if Manuel Rodriguez can keep this lead.
Now pitching for
Now
the
a new
Rays,
pitcher for the Rays,
number
Manuel
39,
Rodriguez.
Manuel.
Well, with the runner
that's not
third
good.
and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play.
Should have brought in
Good
Baker,
chance of bringing
probably.
home that run.
Those averages are not what you want to see. So Rodriguez has gotten worse since the last time we've seen him.
Jones, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Jones can throw, or sorry, Rodriguez can throw 100.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Ripped to
Woo, that's a pick by Williamson.
Takes away the opportunity to score
2
the
down,
run
that
from third
fastball
with a
missed
sac
its mark.
fly. We're talking about a different story. if
And
that
Jones
line drive
just
hits the
could not
ground.
capitalize.
They made
That's a big
good
out.
play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck, 1 for 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Big chance here.
Swings through that one.
It's slider
I'd say that stayed in
0-1.
the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
31-year-old Manuel Rodriguez. What do you got for us?
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good sinker.
2 outs with a runner at third. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Boy. That one cement mixed a little bit.
Here's the 0-2. Got it.
Atta baby.
Swing and a strikeout. Huge
Throws a
strikeout there.
99er by
So
him.
1 left for Colorado.
Manuel
And it remains
Rodriguez
1-0.
comes in and gets the job done. Runner on third with 1 out. And he preserves the lead for A.J. Smith-Shawver. Bottom of the 5th we go.
Back here at Tropicana Field and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
The pitch count looks pristine.
Right through there for
We
a
need to let
strike.
some
It's
pitches
just
go
been an
by.
impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just swinging at really bad pitches, man.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a swing and a miss.
Of course, with 2 strikes, so we have a reduction in contact, plate vision, discipline, and all that.
Here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead,
Dolander's been good.
As a pitcher, you can really expand
2 of those I
the zone
shouldn't have
and
swung
see how
at.
aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ramirez in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's Ramirez. And I'll tell you what, his average isn't there, but he's still getting better as a hitter. I think if we just be a little more patient with him. Durability's at 99. Love to see that. That fielding just has to get better, though. We need that fielding to get a little bit better. He's already done better than he's ever done. So anything from here on out with Ramirez is just a bonus.
The 1-0. Fly ball.
Oh, he's going to pull that one left field. Foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that.
That was a hanger.
Fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job. Just couldn't keep it fair.
That to right.
And so he's going to go to right field.
Gets under it.
But Nolan will be there.
2 down.
2 down. Those are frustrating at bats, man. I knew that was foul the second he hit it.
Center fielder number 60. David.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, David Kobayashi. His first at bat was a strikeout.
All right, here's David. And look, man, give it up for Dolander. We talked about it pregame. He's been very good recently. But David Kobayashi doesn't care. You hang it, we bang it. Gone. 2-0 Devil Rays.
It's 2-0.
Home run number 4 on the year for David Kobayashi.
He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for.
That is lovely. That was another hanger. A rare home run from David Kobayashi. 388 feet.
So 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams.
Here's Carson. Poor guy just looking to get it together. How's he been defensively? He's committed 4 errors in 600 innings. I mean, that's probably better than what he has been doing. Committed 7 errors all year. So he's already close to passing halfway. And he's committed over half the errors. So that's definitely not what you want to see. Walks are up, strikeouts are down. So let's have that trending in a better direction.
Swing and a miss.
Maybe the advanced metrics just look so much better.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He's down 0-2 here.
2 down, nobody on. Caught him looking for
That's a
the
good pitch.
day.
Fastball corner. Carson is looking.
Homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay.
We got a run.
Now a 2-0
David
ball game.
Kobayashi
You're watching Tampa
golfs
Bay
it.
Rays baseball on the show, Florida.
Halfway done here in the juice box. It is 2-0 Rays.
Welcome back.
Maybe
It's been
we
a
can keep
great
this
game,
lead.
So let's take another look at the most important moments.
Not a lot of
so far.
highlights. Goodman with a double. Junior Caminero with the oppoist of oppoist home runs. Making it 1-0 at that point in time. And then Dolander's been good, but he's made 2 mistakes. So there's Kobayashi striking out in his first at bat. And Manuel Rodriguez coming in on a tough situation. Kept the lead. And then Kobayashi gets his revenge. The solo shot making it 2-0 Rays, and that's where we're at right now.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
The catcher, Hunter
as we're going to have him try to pitch this 6th inning. 3, 4, 5 due up for the Rockies.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with
ground ball, and Williamson just doesn't move.
Was smoked through the infield.
I hate this game so much when it comes to its mechanics. Like, how are we not moving, guys?
Turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
I wish someone would just ask SDS, hey, why does your game suck? I don't know.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And it stays fair.
Back-to-back hits. Of course it is. Here comes the rigging. Here comes the rubber band.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Must be nice to just hit it wherever you want, and your infielders are dumb as shit.
Satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
But we are in trouble.
Next for the Rockies is the DH. Line drive.
Of course.
Base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate.
No dice. I swear to God, dude, this game is so rigged. It's just not even funny. That's a sinker away from him.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line
It's just rigged beyond all belief. I can't. Doesn't matter what I do, man. Doesn't matter what I do. I could have Nolan Ryan out there. I could have freaking Mariano Rivera. It ain't gonna matter. The game's just gonna fucking rig. Every team plays the same in this game.
Next to hit, Kyle Karros.
Rockies 20 games under 500. They're still gonna play like they're 100-0. Let's see if we can at least maybe get an out here.
See the velocity, 97. With
Talk about Ben Williamson, and he doesn't make the play on 2 straight fucking ground balls hit right at him. I don't understand it. That's even his primary position. His fielding is 71. I don't understand it. I just really don't understand it.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. The 0-2. Swings.
That's a big strikeout. Rodriguez gets one.
First out. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Can he work his magic again?
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
We'll see if we can have him get Doyle here.
This one belted deep left field.
No, of course not.
Gone.
Why would we? Someone hitting 216.
And they lead it.
Takes a fastball up and in at 98, and of course he hits it out of the yard. Why would he? Why would I expect that any different? And our bullpen blows it again.
And it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch.
It's just ridiculous how bad this bullpen is, man.
You step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
Why are we this awful?
Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction.
Why are we this just goddamn terrible? I just don't understand it. I want this fastball up and in where I know he can throw it, and of course the game throws it down the middle because the show sucks. It's an awful game.
Swing.
It's an awful game.
Now Ralphie Velasquez.
SDS, sell the
That one
license.
fouled off.
Sell the license. Only
4 runs
stupid
already in
monkeys
the frame, and we're in
love
the
your
top half of the
cards.
6th.
So
Ball one low.
you should really focus on making your game work better.
You just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
It's just frustrating, man. It's frustrating.
Tap back to the mound. Throws to first.
It's amazing how that wasn't hit 500 feet, but, you know, I guess that's not what the game calls for right now. So the bullpen blows it again.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit for the Rockies.
Let's go ahead and bring in Jarvis.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Brenton Doyle, man, a guy hitting 216, 98 up and in, and the game's like, oh, you meant down the middle, right? Because that's all it does. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm not wrong. I haven't been wrong about the game the whole time. The game is coded for you to lose. It's coded to rubber band. Ratings don't matter in the game whatsoever. So that's why there's a D potential player in the running for Rookie of the Year right now in this franchise. So good Lord, where was that at? Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I actually don't blame Rodriguez for that. He was just pitching pretty darn well, and then all of a sudden the game was just like, alright, that's enough of that. And
oh, look at the stop.
Nice to see Williamson can move now.
In the dirt, he picks it, and that's a great
Makes a nice play, but the Rockies get the lead.
3 on this homer. It's now 4-2.
I'm just so fucking confused on how this game doesn't work. I just don't understand it, man. I really don't.
Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Let's see if we can crawl back into this.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game.
That's true. Our hitting hasn't been that good. So
we've seen it quite
that's on me.
Today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ground ball right.
Chandler hits it to the right side, and a perfect defensive play by the second baseman, who moves to his right pretty darn well.
Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing.
Let's check out who that is at second. That's Nick York.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's
So let's check out his stats, because now I have to. He does worse. He has 58 reaction to the right, but he made that play perfectly fine against a 99 speed Chandler Simpson.
Lux to hit.
Okay, then. That's okay. Gavin Lux. Oppo Taco. We're within 1.
A solo shot. And they cut it.
Boy, we're going to get a haul for Gavin Lux if we decide to trade him.
1 swing, 1 home run.
Home run number 11 for Gavin Lux.
Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball.
I mean,
and
do we talk about trading Lux?
You want to bottle that type of approach.
That's going to hurt if we do, but he's been our leadoff guy.
1 down. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays.
Whew. Ball just disappeared. Here's Williamson.
Slice to right.
That's going to hook foul.
Foul ball.
0-2.
The 0-2.
Nope.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Should have known better.
Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
2 quick outs.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Brandon.
I'm sorry I don't have supervision like the AI does.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Nimmo.
Here comes Nimmo.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
And he hits it the other way. All right, well.
The Rays creep closer.
We get 1.
Homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
It's 4-3 after 6. We're going to see if we can crawl back in.
Top of inning number 7. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Nolan Jones.
We're going to need the bullpen to not suck. Jarvis should handle the 7th, I hope. Check swing.
The 1 gets a check swing.
Of course, he didn't go.
Nope, he held back.
That would have been a strike on me, but hey, what do I know? I need to check on Clevenger and Jackson, see how they're doing with their new teams. I'm actually genuinely curious if they've been any better.
1-2. Swing and a miss.
There's a good
Out
pitch.
front for the strikeout.
Jarvis gets Jones. 1 out.
So up next, Jordan Beck, 1 for 3.
And here comes the danger part of this lineup.
Grounds 1 to short.
Nice pick by Carson.
First,
They
and
just
away
get
to
back.
start the 7th.
Kind of got away with one there.
Next for Colorado, the catcher, Hunter.
2 quick outs.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Outfield deep.
Do the
here,
Rockies
trying
trade
to
any of
prevent
these guys?
anything over their heads.
I don't think they do. But
And that skips in.
imagine the haul they would get if they traded Hunter Goodman. Whew. I know there's a couple deals in baseball going around right now. Ouch. Like the Cubs are looking to trade away their top closing prospect, and I think the Blue Jays are in on Hunter Brown for the Astros, and
Right through there for a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
well, in this franchise, they got 3 solid guys here.
And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3.
First time we've
Nothing
retired
doing for the
Goodman tonight.
Rockies, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
4-3 Roccos. What's up, Sean?
Now pitching for the
We're
Rockies,
back in a new pitcher here
Number
to start the
59,
bottom of the 7th. Number 59. This is his 5th
Wellington
appearance of the year.
Herrera. Lefty. See if we can hit off his bullpen at least.
Now it's the
And leading
DH,
off for the
Junior
Reds,
Caminero.
the designated
He's
hitter,
already homered here in this one.
Yeah, I don't really care about the CBA right now. Too early for me to care. 23-year-old lefty, Wellington Herrera. He's a 63 overall, fastball slider, 2-seamer. So,
That's outside.
here's Caminero.
1-1. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball.
In simple
up at the
terms,
top
what are
of
they
the
proposing?
zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Man, Caminero rips that down the left field line.
That's a base hit.
Gonna be a long single
And
though.
that puts the tying run on base.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, they can
Second
get
hit of the game for
really down in the
Caminero.
corner. Kept it to a
Well,
long single.
tattooed.
Nice defensive play.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
Comes Aranda.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Nope, that's in.
I should bring in Charlie Condon here. But we're not gonna do that.
That one not close. Ball 2.
Do it
Not
up.
showing great command so far in this
Salary
at-bat.
cap for his
2-0
wins.
count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Leave Ken. I hate the idea of a salary cap. I'm cool with the floor. Man, that should have been 3-0.
And that one fouled off.
And there's a lot of parity in those other leagues. Baseball doesn't need a salary cap. That's just me.
On the ground, could be 2.
What a shock. A double play ball.
On to first,
You mean we didn't, like, hit that against the shift like the AI always fucking does? That's crazy.
That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
No more deferred money. Dude, the Dodgers, it doesn't matter if there's going to be a salary cap or not. The Dodgers are going to... They're still going to find ways to win. Because that's what this is about. The deferred money part, I can agree with. Like, we don't need to have deferred money. Or they need to make it a certain percentage. Like, I don't know, 10% of the payroll. You could defer money. I don't know, something.
2 down, nobody on.
But if a team wants to spend $800 million on a player, then that's their curse.
Rays down by a run. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now
Good Lord, I'm swinging at utter garbage, and I'm so mad at myself for doing
If
that.
I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Oh my
This one
God.
in the air, center field. Doyle.
Well, a guy with an 8 ERA just came in and shut us down. That's crazy to me.
One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We look ahead to inning number
Contract
8.
for longer
It's
than
the
5
Rockies
years.
4 and the Rays 3.
See, I don't
This
like
is
that
Rays
either.
baseball on the
Like,
show,
let the teams do
Florida.
what they want. Just let the teams do what they want. It's just it all comes down to
Back now in
owners don't
Tampa
want to
Bay.
pay more money.
We go
That's
to
just
the
literally
8th.
what it is.
Ezekiel Tovar.
If there's a
digs
way
in
for
now.
owners to keep more money in their pockets, they're going to do it.
Swing at a ball lifted to center
Jarvis
field.
is really struggling a little
Kobayashi
bit
on
here.
his way over, pulls it down, and he makes
One out.
the catch. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 99.
At the end of the day, the
Next
players
is
are
the
what
designated
makes the
hitter.
team money, not the owner. You know, it's like, yeah, the Dodgers are always going to have more money. That's because they're in a bigger market. And that's true. But unless you're going to change the way they literally earn money, it's not going to matter in the end.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's
Good Lord,
the
3-1.
inside edge.
This
3 balls
bullpen
and a
is
strike.
just... This bullpen is just so bad, man. It's...
And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
You can't have a single fucking good inning.
Colorado, the third baseman, Kyle Caro.
So a man at first. Digging in, Kyle Caro.
No more blackouts. That's something that Major League Baseball could get rid of if they wanted to.
This one in the air, right field.
Should have probably pulled him
And
here.
that's a foul ball. Down low, it kicks away.
He's going to get away from Ramirez because he can't field his position well.
And now a man into scoring position.
Cool.
One out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground.
Would have been a
right
double
side.
play, but Ramirez did not field his
Takes it
position.
himself.
2 out.
Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, number 9.
But you have to admit that, you know, if owners
So
invested
digging
more
in,
into their
Brandon
team,
Doyle. He's been a difference maker in
then
this one with what he did
competition
back
would
in the
be
6th.
better.
No doubt,
You wouldn't
Boog,
need
a
all
huge
this crap.
three-run homer, and it's
If
one
the
of key
Rockies didn't
moments in this
purposely
game.
suck every year, they'd be an exciting team to watch. I mean, look at the Cardinals. Look at the Cardinals. They haven't done anything. They didn't do anything in the offseason, and they're right there and battling with the NL Central. The Brewers are doing that. The Rays are doing that.
And the Rays manager making his
We'll go
way
to the bullpen.
towards the mound now as he will make the move. Bryce Jarvis gives
If the
way,
goal of
and
these,
he leaves in a one-run game.
if the goal
New
of
pitcher
these,
coming
you know,
up.
negotiations
We'll be back in a
is to
minute.
make more teams feel like the Dodgers just can't spend money, it's not going to work. Because the Dodgers are in LA.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Alec Marsh.
The, what is it, second
He's
biggest city in
struggled quite a
America?
bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit
Unless
per
you're going to
inning pitch
change
so far this season.
how they earn money in general, it's just not going to work. Because let's just say every team can pay, we'll say $50 million a year to a player. Do you think that player is going to go, are you going to get paid $50 million and go to the Dodgers? Or are you going to get paid $50 million and go to the Rockies? You're going to say the Dodgers, probably.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
How do you explain the Angels? The owner doesn't spend. That's
Late with the swing there.
the owner doesn't
really
spend.
charty on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity.
They
to
had
the next
Mike
pitch,
Trout
can't
on a
catch
big
up.
contract. You're telling me they couldn't have kept Shohei? They couldn't have kept
Aranda.
any of the guys they have
He takes
now?
it himself to the bag, and
It's
that'll
because
do
they
it.
don't spend.
The Rockies strand one, and it remains a 4-3 game.
That's my explanation.
Bottom of the eighth.
And leading
Stepping
up
in,
for the
David
Rays,
Kobayashi.
center fielder, number 16, David.
He did at one point Mike
Kobayashi.
Trout over Pujols and it just didn't work well. Okay, well then that just proves my point more. They can spend money. He's choosing not to. And that hurts a team.
And that one fouled off.
You know, unless you have a very talented, like, organization, like the Brewers have their organization, like, organized very well. The Rays have theirs organized very well. You
The
can
Rockies have
compete.
some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik.
And look at the
closer, getting
Mets.
cranked up for a possible
I mean, the
save
Mets,
opportunity.
they spend a lot of
Mejia
money, and they're
getting loose as well.
god-awful. They're just terrible.
The 1-1.
It's not about the Dodgers spending more money. It's about how teams don't spend enough money.
Flares it into the outfield.
And that's why I'm for
Dive in.
That's gonna
and
get
gets
by the
down.
left fielder.
Could be extra bases.
Kobayashi, of course, is going to hold at second
And the
base.
tying runs
But-
at second base with a double.
You got to punish these guys that don't purposely spend.
And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this
The
game
Pirates
with
spent
another
in the
base hit.
offseason a little bit, and look how much better they're doing. Are they World Series contenders? No. But the Pirates invested more money into the team. And look, they're doing better. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Let's make a substitution here. Yeah, let's bring in DeLuca. That'll let me.
Making a move at second base. Pinch running here for the Rays. Johnny DeLuca. A little more speed out there now, representing the tying run.
Only 10% of the small market
Carson
teams.
Williams.
Okay, that's fine. But that's probably because baseball's different now. Baseball's changed so much in 25 years that without me having to do proper research, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that money has very little to do with it. I'm not saying it doesn't have anything to do with it. Like, obviously, the Dodgers going out to get, like, Kyle Tucker, Shohei Ohtani, yeah, that's going to increase their odds, for sure. But, I mean, if it was just strictly money, right? Like, let's just say money is what got you everywhere. Then the Braves would be in the World Series more. The Mets would be in the World Series more. The Mariners would be in the World Series more. But it's not. You mostly see the Dodgers in there because they have, not only do the Dodgers spend money, but they've got a good farm system. They've got a good organization from top to bottom. That's what it's about. You got to have an organization that's just as good at your bottom as it is the top. And that's part of the reason the Dodgers won't go away. Of course, that's easier said than done, but, like, maybe the Dodgers, besides the money, maybe the Dodgers have the perfect formula. You know, maybe they have the right people in the right spot in the organization, and it's working.
So the tying run at second.
That's just my opinion, but I just don't think a salary cap is going to help that. Could it maybe make it more competitive? Sure. But what are we going to do? What are people going to say if, let's just say all this passes, right, and there is a salary cap? What are people going to say then when there's a salary cap and the Dodgers still won back-to-back World Series? Then what are people going to say? You know.
Tying run at second base. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there.
That's a good slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah. What you got? Ooh, excuse me.
Man at second. And that one almost hit
Guys
him.
all over the place.
Straighten him up a little bit.
You know, cost of living. It's a good one. I like that one.
Payoff pitch. Runner takes off.
Wow, they rung him up on that.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
So Carson
And the
strikes
tying run
out.
is now only 90 feet away. Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Here's Chandler.
Tying run is only 90 feet away. You need to find a way to score here. No excuses with less than 2 outs.
Lined into right.
Atta baby Chandler. That'll get it done. Here's throw home. That's such a good arm that Nolan Jones has out there in the outfield. But it ain't going to matter. We're going to tie it up.
That throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that.
Nice job by Chandler.
Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Manager
That's
out
gonna
of the
be it
dugout
for
now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen.
this
Number
Herrera
59 out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Juan Mejia gets the ball now.
Anyway.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have
I don't
not
think
been
we'll
a
have a
big
lockout
weapon
next
for
year,
him
though. I
this
really
year.
don't.
So
The fact that they're
defense
already
should
talking
be
is good.
active.
And now it's Gavin Lux. He's already homered in this game.
And here's Gavin Lux against Juan Mejia. 27-year-old righty. 72 overall. Fastball, slider, and a 2-seamer. His slider's really good, apparently. This will be his 4th season in Colorado. Gavin Lux already has a solo shot tonight.
Flares it into the outfield.
And he's going to hit it into left field again.
Down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
He's been hitting a lot more to left field.
Driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Good stuff. Here's Ben Williamson.
And he did it perfectly.
Now here is Ben Williamson. Looked like a strike to me.
That's probably
And
a
here comes
strike.
the
Goodman's going to challenge.
It just shaved the zone.
So did you see what happened at the end of that last episode, Sean?
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball for a
It's
strike.
okay if you didn't. YouTube's been censoring my videos, so. Good
Swing and a
Lord.
miss, struck him out.
There we go, mentally challenged on this
But
at bat.
they're able to even it up here in the late innings. 9th inning
All right,
coming
crunch
up,
time.
and we are tied 4-4.
Tied 4-4.
Back here in Tampa Bay, we go to the 9th, Ralphie Velasquez digging in for the Rockies.
Okay, DeLuca's in center. Good. I hate that we took out Kobayashi, but DeLuca was the choice.
Off to the left.
It's okay if you didn't, by the way. I'm not upset if you didn't. Like I said, YouTube is really not pushing my stuff anymore. Like, I put out a short, and pretty much the same formula. It only got 7 views. The short did.
Tied at 4. Right back.
Nice play by Marsh.
Sends it to first.
1 out.
And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Colorado, the second baseman, Nick York.
Next for Colorado, Nick York. 0 for 3 in this one.
Here's Nick York.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
I wish I could see...
All tied up. You're
Oh,
at the
no.
top of the
I
ninth.
guess not. It's at the bottom of the screen, so...
Bounced up
Ground
the
ball.
middle.
Lux.
Lux throws to first. In
Nice
time.
play. 2 down.
2 away.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Here's Nolan.
On the ground.
This guy really
And
just hasn't
that's
figured it out
just foul.
offensively. Cue a home run shot here. I said the same thing about Brenton Doyle, and he hits a 3-run homer, so maybe I shouldn't say that.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and
Boy,
misses.
Nolan.
It's a strikeout.
Strikes out. Good job by
Rockies
Alec
are down
Marsh.
quietly. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Bottom of the ninth. Can we walk it off?
Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. And stepping in for the Rays,
Here's Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Leading it off. It's Wanda Mejia. Cat looks good. 27-year-old.
This guy's got good power with one swing.
Ooh,
He can win it
foul
for
ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side, but it kicks foul.
Oh my
And a
God.
count 1 and 2.
I've been swinging at bad stuff the whole game. Need to stop recording and go back to streaming.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Four in the ninth.
That's the ball.
Good take. 2 and 2. Come on, Nimmo.
Right side.
Oh, that
And
slider
it's
is so
just foul.
slow.
That was close.
Yeah, this is a real guy, isn't it? This is a real guy, isn't it? I guess he is. Yeah, I guess he is. You're right. Boy, he's been working like a dog, I tell you that. 97 innings last year in this franchise. Jesus.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Nice job, Brandon. Keep it up. He's throwing all 3 of his pitches.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
4-4 here in the ninth.
High fly ball, right field.
Nemo just missed that one. One out.
Brings it in. One up, one down.
That's a shame.
Up next,
This is rookie. Oh, okay.
the designated hitter.
I know I've heard that name
And
before.
next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. This guy with light tower power.
Here's Junior.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's having a horrible year for the Rockies.
Way out
Okay.
front for strike two.
Two really good
All of a
back-to-back
sudden-
sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And 1-2.
Evening, C-Boys. How are you doing?
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out
1-6.
there.
That one misses.
The Rockies are a fun bad team to
Jonathan
watch.
Aranda up next for the Rays. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off.
Oh,
He'll see
Junior
another.
fouls it off. Put in some good at-bats here. 0-2 to 3-2. 6.26 ERA. Atta baby Junior up the middle. That'll get through. That's his third hit of the game.
And the winning run is aboard.
I don't think I have anyone to
There you
properly
go.
run
Winning
for him
is
either.
aboard with one down.
The first
Just kept it
baseman,
simple.
number
Played
8.
Pepper with the middle of the
That was
infield.
not a pitch we should have swung
Back where
at.
it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda, known for his late inning heroics.
No, nobody worth. Nope. Watch the Yankees game. Did they lose against Boston tonight?
And that's fouled off.
Man, this is a guy we need to burst out of a slump right now. Ronda's just had a rough series. 5-4 in the 10th.
Just
Oh, that's
missed. The Rays with the winning run on at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Oh,
And
Ronda,
that one
you
lifted in the air, center
bum.
field.
That was your
Tovar
pitch, dude.
under it,
that was your pitch. 2
and
outs.
there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed
Ridiculous,
focused
man.
and made a nice catch.
That was right down the middle.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Juan Mejia is done.
They're gonna pull
We'll be
Mejia.
back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Who's up next? Is it DeLuca now? Because we took Kobayashi out.
Now pitching for
Valente
Colorado,
Beozo
number
takes over on the
83,
mound.
Valente.
Oh, some good numbers for him. Only 7 games, but 1.86 ERA. Righties are hitting him pretty hard. Valente Beozo.
Agustin Ramirez.
It's Ramirez.
Next to hit for the Rays. 3 flyouts.
Let's take a look at this guy real quick. Undrafted 28-year-old. Cutter, fastball, sweeper, change, and curveball. He does not throw hard. Yeah, he was on the Marlins. That's where I've heard this name before. Well, he's a righty on righty specialist is what he is. Spencer Jones.
Already,
hitting well.
he's 0 for 3.
All right, let's see if Ramirez 0 for 3.
Ball.
He does not throw hard.
And that is out of play.
Keep thinking that's going to just come back down the middle, and it doesn't.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I've just been making bad choices the whole game.
That one lifted to left.
And Ramirez flies out to left field, and for the second straight episode,
we're
going to have extras.
The Rays strand just the one.
Let's see if the game breaks in this episode, like it did in the last one. We're going to leave Alec Marsh out there.
Back here at Tropicana Field, on to extra innings. Jordan Beck.
So let's see. That's Nolan Jones at second.
For the Rockies.
We got to deal with Jordan Beck.
That's to third. Williamson.
Keep the runner at second.
Zips it to first.
One pitch,
and
one
they get
out.
the
Good job.
man in the 10th.
Alec Marsh has done a lot better since going to the bullpen.
Colorado, the catcher, Hunter.
Go ahead, run on base. Hunter Goodman.
Here's
will
Hunter
hit
Goodman.
next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
How long? I really haven't been following the Yankees. How long has Jones been up? Has he been up the whole year?
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I'll tell you this, man. Jordan Beck and Hunter Goodman in
The
this game
Rockies, with the go-ahead
have been
run
absolute
standing at
free
second
swingers.
here in extra innings. Strike 2.
Man.
He normally does
0-2.
damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
0-2.
Outside low.
Nice.
Ball 1.
He's up due to injuries. Yeah, that'll do it, man.
Man at second.
Right field.
And a base hit into right.
That'll drop in. They are going to hold the runner at
Stop sign goes
third.
up at third. Runners at the corners.
There are
with
runners
one
at the
out.
corners.
So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That
I know
runner on
the-
second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't
Cubs
waste
took
him.
series from the
They don't
Brewers
score
today, and
this
that
inning,
surprised
there'll
me
be
more
some
than anything.
second-guessing for sure.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Tovar.
All right, here's Tovar.
And ball
That's the
1.
ball.
1-0.
The Rockies with the go-ahead run at third. Here are the top half of the 10th. And the 1-0. Out towards left
How
center.
did you hit that?
No one can get there. It falls in. One runs in. Throw comes
That's gonna
in,
give the
holds
Rockies
runner
the
at
lead.
third. They're at the corners now with still
This
only
game,
one away.
dude, I swear to
Big
God, you
swing
can't
to
throw
the bat
fastballs
right
up and
there.
in because they just
Lead,
won't
that
let
was
you.
clutch. So much of good hitting.
But
is
you can't
finding
throw it
holes in
down.
the defense.
What
That's
was
why
that,
you're always
Chandler?
thinking
Good
line
Lord.
drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here's Colorado's DH.
Yeah, Cubs have been looking a lot better. I don't know why, though.
That clips the zone.
I'm not really
Strike
buying it.
1.
I mean, yeah, they took the series from the Brewers, but they play... The Cubs took that series from the Brewers because of luck.
2 on, 1 out. Swing
Wow.
and a miss. There's
Like,
the
PCA's been
changeup.
great.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground
I
ball
just-
double play.
The pitching is just so beat up, man.
Goes down.
That's a good
looking.
pitch.
No, you got to be ready to swing
down.
the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure.
I'm proud of him. I mean,
See if
look,
the next guy can
I
pick him up.
thought they were going to get swept by the Brewers. I really did.
Carrows
Ball,
in the
that's
box,
it.
lays off for ball 1.
And hey, they proved me wrong.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So Rockies get the lead here in the 10th inning. They are looking for more.
And there's a foul ball.
So now they're 5.5 back of Milwaukee. I don't know who they face. I don't know who they face now.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's right down the
Foul ball
middle.
still,
Ooh,
1
boy.
and 2 count.
I think they got the Phillies next, don't they? Heads up.
Stays alive. Another 1-2.
Ground ball. Williams can't get it.
A run scores.
How did you not get that, dude?
Comes through with the RBI.
This team has no fight in them. They just don't want to do anything.
Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now,
That's
Brenton
the ball.
Doyle. Challenge from
And now
behind the
Ramirez
dish
wants
here.
to challenge. I don't know if I agree with this.
And on further review,
Wow.
it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Rockies trying to break this one open here in extra innings.
That's up the middle.
He's hit into center field, coming home.
Here comes the
Here
run
comes
home
the
to Lucas'
throw.
throw. Not in
Jones is running
time.
there, safe. Now a 3-run game,
Up next for
7-4.
Colorado, the
Team,
Phillies.
man. God, get it out.
Out of the struggle, we saw the numbers coming into the ball
This
game.
team is 20 games under 500. Why can we not beat them? Guys. Good Lord, are we the Mets?
2 outs.
We have to be the
Ralphie
Mets, right?
Velasquez digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 4 with a double.
Are we the Tampa Bay Mets?
That misses.
No, that's
Perfect
That's
plate
ball
vision,
2.
man.
Good
These
spot for the
fuckers
hitter.
don't
Definitely
swing at
has the advantage
anything.
in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive.
Oh,
on
up
this
the
next
middle
pitch.
again.
And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate.
And they're
He'll
going to get
score
another
easily.
run.
It's an RBI single. And it's
I want to get
8-4.
hits like this. I want to get hits like this. Why
So
can't
2
I
on,
get
2
hits
away.
like this, man?
Now a chance for
I'm going to have
Nick
to
York.
burn another fucking pitcher because you just can't. No, you know what? No, I'm not. You're going to get this out.
Yeehaw!
Good Lord, man. I might as well just sell the whole team and just start with a fresh.
The 0-1. Up the middle.
Oh my
That's a
God,
base
Carson,
hit.
you're
Doyle around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's down 9-4.
Up next for
Puts a run on the
Colorado,
board and picks up an RBI.
Dolander.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Fine. You don't want to play for me? I'll take your ass out.
Charlie Condon now in the game as he takes over at third.
I'll take your ass out, Carson. You're going to AAA.
Condon.
Your defense is what was keeping you up here.
There's a swing and a miss.
3 straight balls went past you, man. It is just unbelievable.
Strike 2.
We deserve to lose every single game.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Let's see if we can get Nolan Jones out. He's 0 for 5 with like 3 strikeouts.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-4.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this
I don't understand this fucking game, dude. I legit don't understand this game.
Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to. But
I'm going to have to burn a pitcher now.
Reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Here comes the skipper out of
all
the
this with
dugout,
2 outs,
and he's
man.
ready to
All
make
this
the
with
move.
2 outs.
Why
Why does the game just have to fucking bust every time? Like, why can't it just throw the ball where I want it to go and stop randomly, just allow them to hit 97-mile-per-hour home runs? This game makes no sense to me.
First matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of
Wow, you mean that didn't go 500 feet? I'm
I'm
amazed!
So they bat around
And Brian
and
Baker
score
just
8
comes in and
times to take
does
the lead.
one pitch.
Last chance to even things up. We head to the
All right, let's
bottom
go
of
get
inning
3
number
good
10.
timing outs
It's the
and
Rockies
end this
12,
misery.
The Rays 4.
Good
You're
Lord,
watching
man.
Tampa Bay Rays
This
baseball
bullpen
on
is
the show, Florida.
ass. Just to put it nicely, it's
Back now in
ass.
Tampa Bay. On to the bottom of the 10th. Johnny DeLuca getting ready to hit.
Not like it matters, but let's just see if we can get something. Unbelievable. We're going to get beat 12-4 by a team that's 20 games under 500. That's not a wake-up call. I don't know what is.
Ball.
We're going to send Carson to AAA, though. If he don't want to play, he ain't going to be up here.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
It's just, man.
This one gets away as he
This
can't
game makes
get
no
it
sense,
behind
too.
the
We
plate.
just won the
One
World
holds
Series.
tight
We just won
as the
100
count
games.
moves to 2-2.
We improved our pitching staff. We technically improved our bullpen. And yet the game's like, hey, you know what? You're going to win 75 games this year. And now it's just like forcing us to be awful.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
DeLuca strikes out.
Executed pitch on the outside part of the
Team
plate.
full of losers right now, man. That's what this team is. Team for losers.
So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the third baseman, Charlie
Atrocious.
Condon, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Foul ball.
It's just, what do we do? We're going to send... We're going to have to make some changes, obviously. At first, I didn't blame Alec Marsh for those couple runs, but then I'm just like...
Comes up empty.
See, we can't even hit an 85-mile-per-hour cutter. Get the fuck out of my face with that. Are you serious right now?
What a stop. Fires to first.
Well, that went
Throw is
way
high
over his head.
and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, at least we didn't do that.
So big
As
time
Ezekiel
costly mistake
Tovar will
there.
throw that
Bad time to throw one
out of
play
bounds
with the runner starting
or out of
on
play.
second, as it allows him just to walk home for the
Runner
run.
will come to
Remember,
score there.
Ball thrown out of play. The runners get the base they were going to plus one more. So that was basically an
Here's
automatic
Chandler.
run.
Here comes a fly out to left
And at
field.
second with one away. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
If we could just show some fight, that would be great. I know we're not going to win this game, but if we can make it, like, closer than this, that would be awesome.
The 1-0.
He's
No,
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but
Man,
many
oh,
times
man, oh,
pitchers are
man.
trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hammered down the right side.
Oh, look
of
at
the
Chandler
foul.
hitting it to the right side of the field. Proud of you, man. You should do that again, except keep it between the chalk.
And a ground ball to first.
Oh, look at you. You hit it to the right side of the infield. I'm proud of you, man. 2 down. You still can't hit worth a shit. But
So back to the
I think he's going to be my example. Chandler Simpson is my living proof that ratings don't matter in this game. Like, look at these. Look at the contact. I'm not talking about the power. Look at the contact. Look at the vision. Look at the clutch. How is he hitting 228 with those ratings? That's what's simulating, too. How is he hitting 228 with those ratings? 228. My face is in the way, but he's hitting 228. Here. Well, 231 technically. 231 with ratings like that. 231 with ratings like that. Ratings don't matter. So.
Top of the order. Now up for Tampa Bay.
All right, here's Gavin.
Lux. And that one fouled off.
Good Lord, man. Like, this is an embarrassment.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the last half of the 10th.
What's up, Amish?
They're down to their final strike.
At least all the buttons work this time.
Dad, you're feeling like you are in command.
At least all the buttons work this time. Love to see it. 0-2 to Gavin.
In the air, right field. Jones settles under
Oh, yeah. Can I pause? Yeah, I can pause. This time I can pause. So.
this one, and he's got it. Ball game.
And
the
thankfully
Rockies
that game is
take
over.
This one in a blowout.
As we get obliterated.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out
I
of
think
the
the team
ballgame
needs to
late.
fold.
When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down
It's
a
just
bit.
insane.
You can steal a win and get out of here happy.
How
12-5
much this team
is
just
your
doesn't want to
final.
win.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they got 7 because we just weren't allowed to get a third out. Like, all these runs came with 2 outs, by the way. I'm pretty sure they were. Brenton Doyle hit the big... Once again, the game had to break for me to lose. It really did. But I've been saying that. Oh, it don't matter. We lost. That's just how it is. You know. The game wants me to win 75 games this year, so it's going to do whatever it takes for us to win 75 games. That's it. Tough loss. Fuck off, Twitch. Good Lord. I swear, if I didn't have to make my clips on Twitch, I wouldn't be over there. It's all bots. That's all it is. All bots. So, yeah, Brenton Doyle, who was hitting 216 going into the game, had a 3-run homer, and he had an extra inning. They got 8 runs in the 10th inning. It's just... I just don't know how you do that, man. No, don't worry about it, C-Boys. Don't worry about it, dude. The only person on this team that's trying is Junior Caminero. Gavin Lux is trying too. Kobayashi just had a multi-hit game for the first time in 3 weeks. It's just this team. I don't understand how we roll back the same team, and they're just bad. They're just awful. It's just, oh, it's so frustrating, man. It really is. And AJ Smith-Shawver, just to have a bigger kick in the balls. AJ Smith-Shawver, who has been our most struggling pitcher, pitched great. And then Rodriguez actually pitched good, and then all of a sudden he just couldn't pitch well. It's just insane to me. It's just insane to me. All right, well, let's make a few roster moves. We are going to make a few roster moves. That's what we're going to do. I'm tired of this team not showing any attempt to play baseball. Carson Williams is going to be sent down. With those defensive ratings, I don't know how he couldn't field a 78-mile-per-hour ball hit slightly to his right. 3 times in that extra inning game, he's hitting 237. He is not doing that much better. He is starting to get hot, but I'm tired of it. So, I got to figure out who we're going to call up. I would like Jared Cerna to be honest with you, but I think what we'll do, we'll probably just call up Delgado. It's not a sexy pick, but I don't really have anything else. I mean, we could try Braden Taylor. Do I have him on the 40-man? No, he's not even on the 40-man. He's doing great in AAA. He's hitting 268. We could have him come in and play third. And then we could slide Ben Williamson to short. Or we could call up Mike Boovie. He's hitting 280 in AAA right now. Huh. I mean, that hitting's not really going to do much, though. I don't think he's going to hit that well. We got some options. I think Charlie Condon's going to get more time. Maybe we just put him at third base and see what happens. Let's try this. Hold on, let's try this. Let's try this. So facing righties. Carson has no energy, by the way. Let's get Condon some at-bats. Maybe we'll just bench Carson. Maybe we'll just bench Carson. We'll let him play versus lefties and see if that helps him. Keep Ben over there. Maybe we'll worry about that for now. Bullpen, I don't even know where to start. Gomez has to go down. Englert's not doing good. I have to keep Alec Marsh up, though. Blake Walston is not working out in AAA, so he's not going to get called up. Shout out to Kyle Saul for getting a potential bump, by the way. He's now a B potential. You think we would call him up right now, but we're not going to do that yet. I'm not going to do that yet. I need that control a little higher up before he gets called up. Hunter Biggie is not really a better option, but I think now's the best time to see what he can do. That home run per 9 is just scary, though. He's only given up 2 home runs in 9 innings. I mean, that's still a lot, but we did put in a claim on a pitcher, though. Let's see if we get this pitcher first before we do anything. Like Sable's no longer injured. That's good. Okay, don't have to worry about that. So we're now 34 and 37. We're at the bottom of the division. I think it is. I touched on it at the top of the episode, the very top of the episode, where we are literally facing the worst of the worst here in June. We got the Rockies, they're 27 and 41. The Angels are 27 and 44. Arizona's really good. The Rangers are 32 and 38. The Mets are 27 and 43. The Royals are slipping at 32 and 37. And then St. Louis is 23 and 46. If we don't have a 500 or better record by the end of June, we're selling. Because if we can't beat literally the 4 worst teams in baseball, it's going to get tougher. The Guardians, the Mariners, the Blue Jays, the Phillies are getting better. The Marlins. If we can't win here, we're not going to win here. And that's just how it is. So this actually could determine our season. So let's sim a couple games. And we're going to see if we get... And see, we can't even beat the Rockies, man. We lost again 9-11. Nemo went yard. Condon got a hit. That's nice. Palacios played left for Simpson. Rasmussen went 3 innings of 5 runs. Gomez gives up more. He's going to be sent down. Jarvis gives up 2. See, our bullpen just gives up runs. That's all they do. They just give up runs. That's all they do, man. I think our bullpen is the death of us. And that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Daniel Santana. Okay, let's keep scouting international one more time. Starters. We have 4 picks in the top 100, so... Starter is not our main concern right now. But we're just looking to see if anything kind of just sticks out. We'll do one more start here. David McGowan. It's up to 21 on our board. You could play third and first. 5'7", 198. I guess we'll... Do we really want to just keep looking at third base? Tom Lee, he's 23. Let's take a look at him. Let's change it to him. We'll keep these guys scouting here for a little bit longer. I'm going to guess we didn't get that pitcher. Couple more relievers. Bailey Horn, not interested. Tom Cosgrove. Another lefty, but they're just not good lefties. So I'm going to guess we didn't get that pitcher that we wanted. Which is kind of lame. Kind of lame, not going to lie. And Cosgrove is looking... solid, but man, once he's in the clutch, he's just not very good. And Bailey Horn's the opposite. You put him in the clutch, he's better. Not good enough to go grab, though. So it looks like we didn't get that pitcher that we put a claim in on. So we got a trade between the O's and the Astros. The O's got Diaz, Josh Hader, and Bennett Souza. In return, they got the number 62 prospect Enrari Portillo, Dino Montez, and Jonas Morales. I think the trade hub was wording that Josh Hader was nearing a deal with a team. They also got Hunter Brown. So the Astros looks like they're selling right now. We managed to salvage a game against the Rockies. Don't know how. Caminero hit 2 home runs. That's probably how. Cole Reagan's 5 1/3. Hey, you know what? We could put Reagan's on the trading block. I think we're going to do that, actually. Let's put him on the trade block. Let's see if anyone bites. I don't think anybody else is going to get traded, but we just have him on here just to see what happens. So, I'll tell you what. Let's take off Sable because no one's going to want him. Let's take this guy off. No one's really going to want Alec Marsh, so we're going to take him off. I'll leave Fortes on there. Let's take off him. We'll leave these guys on there. Actually, no, we won't. We'll take these guys off. No one's going to want Fortes, so we'll take Fortes off. So DeLuca, Palacios, and Reagans are going to be pretty much the 3 guys we're looking to trade. So that's a big trade. Guardians got Ezekiel Duran for, there you go. Ralphie Velasquez is now part of the Guardians. All right, let me figure out. Gomez has got to go. He's got to go. Let's just go ahead and call up Hunter Biggie. Wait. Does Gomez have any options? He should. Okay, he's got plenty of options. So we're going to send Gomez down. This is just not a good ERA for him. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? Crap that. Put him down in AAA. And then we're going to call up Hunter Biggie. Or is it Big? I think it's Big. The only reason we're going with him over Kyle Saul is because this is Big's chance to show that he belongs in the majors. If he doesn't do well, then, you know, he don't do well. But he will get opportunities. What else do we got here? Jackson Kowar. He's a righty. I don't need another righty. I'm looking for a lefty. If possible. I would like a lefty. There was someone in free agency. Like Keegan Aiken is a possible option. He is regressing, but I think he wants a little too much. $4 million. I think we could do better. I thought about Trevor McGill as well, but he is really regressing, so we're not going to go with him. There's just no one out here that I necessarily want. So, and if we're going to be sellers, then there's really not a lot we can do. So let's keep simming. I need to save the game before it breaks or something. I got 15 minutes here. We'll stay up a little later. So the goal is to get to the simming through the Cardinals series. And then we're going to see where we're at. We'll end the episode here. Or we'll end the episode after the Cardinals. And we're going to see where we're at as a team. So let's keep going. We get shut out. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Pepio pitched fine. Hunter Biggie in his debut. Inning in 2/3. Gives up 1 run. It's not the worst thing in the world. Come back 2-1. Alright. We take the series against the Angels. That's a good sign. Nimmo goes 4 for 5. Aranda has 3 RBIs. Carson Williams commits an error. Biggie gets another outing. He gives up 1 run in an inning in 2/3. Englert blows a save. This bullpen's just not it. This bullpen is not it. We're also probably going to send Carson down. If I could find a proper replacement for Carson, we're probably going to send him down. But let's give him to the end of the month. We're going to give him to the end of the month. We're going to see if he does better. He's at 238 right now. So let's see where he's at. I mean, it worked for Junior Caminero, right? Just for kicks and giggles, let's go ahead and put Gavin Lux on the trade block as well, just to see. I don't plan on trading him, but if we get something good, like a sweet offer for him. Looks like the Giants are going to send their best reliever to the Yankees soon. Greg Strong is a starting pitching prospect, so if that trade goes through, that's going to be a big deal for the Yankees, or the Giants. White Sox looking for a second baseman. Should they look at Gavin Lux? Tigers and Giants trying to hammer out the deal. Oh, they're going to get Miller. Eric Miller was someone I was targeting. Okay. Royals are looking for right field. Phillies are also looking for right field. And then the Giants are looking for that. So we can't really trade. It says we're a small seller, but I have a feeling we're not going to be that. We're 37 and 39. Has us at 77 games now. Sure. All right, Diamondbacks. They are a good team. They're 43 and 32. How do we hold up? We lose the first game. 2-1. I'm not really mad at 2-1 losses. Or like 1-run losses. That could go either way. Good outing for Rasmussen. Romero goes an inning and a third. Let's keep going here. All right, Reagans bounces back against Corbin Burns. Love to see that. 2 RBIs for Caminero and DeLuca again. 25 home runs for Junior Caminero, and we're not even at the break yet. That's good. Cole Reagans, 8 innings of 5 hit, 9 strikeout ball, Hunter Biggie. 1 inning of 2 hits, 1 strikeout. So that's good. Scouting. Let's take a gander here. Tom Lee, the third baseman. Still looks fine. Probably not what we're looking for, though. I'm really wanting to look at Vinny Cabrera. Boy, he just looks like he's all defense, though. I would like someone with offense, if possible. Starting pitching, we're pretty much good on starting pitching. What are we at here? 30? There's a lot of starters. We've got a lot of good starting pitching in our organization. So I don't think we'll really look at a lot of starters. Like I said, maybe some relievers. So Herbert McManus could be someone. A 6'2 lefty. Let's see here. Shortstops again. West, International. I mean, Omar Flores is really jumping up on our board. But he's probably not going to be that good. Vinny Cabrera looks good as well, but he just has... He looks like he's just all defense. Kenneth English? Oh, that's a name. Abdul Dennis, he looks solid. We got him scouted. Robbie Pease. It's just, maybe I'm not finding all the good ones. Russell Park. I like that name. What's your name? I'm Russell Park, man. Mickey Zatlow. 23. We'll look at the East. Let's go to East. Tom Lee looks pretty good. I think we'll change from him. Let's keep looking at third baseman here. David McGowan. A switch hitter. Play first. He cannot field, though. Man. He cannot field. But let's look at him. Where'd he go? Maybe look at... Nah, not Silva. He doesn't look that great. Yeah, let's just look at David McGowan. Why not, right? Eric Miller's being mentioned. Uh-oh. Dadgummit. That's a shame, because we had Matt Swanson for the Cardinals, but to be honest, I don't think we could get him even if we tried. Looks like Eric Miller is probably going to the Yankees. So we just may be out of luck here this year. We've got nothing. We've really got nothing here. Okay. Jonathan Cannon. The White Sox, $5 million, no thanks. Tanner Gordon, no thanks. Jack Kokonowitz, I think that's how you say his name. 27 and 68, not quite. Dylan Smith, a closer. He's 27. He's regressing, though. He hasn't been that good. Garrett Burden, yeah. Now that guy's back on the thing again. Nick Rackett. He's 32. I tried to put a claim on him earlier, and the game was like, nah. So we ain't gonna try again, because I guess we ain't gonna get him. Yeah, nothing on the waiver wire really worth looking at. All right, let's keep her going. So far, we have lost a series against the Angels, the Rockies. We came back and won a series against the Angels. We lost a series against the Diamondbacks. So we are 0-1, 0-2, 1-2, 1-3. So here we are against Texas. We win the first game. We lose the second game. We win the third game. So let's see what happened here. Williams went 2 for 4. That's good. Fortes and Palacios, two of the least likely players on the team to hit home runs, went home runs. AJ Smith-Shawver, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Hunter Biggs, fine. Apparently his ERA is 9 now, so that's not good. Finnegan blows a save. Just this bullpen's a disaster, man. Looks like the Finnegan one is really not working out. Another good outing for Rasmussen. Hunter Big is just being abused by the sim. Inning in 2/3. All right. Mets are 33 and 49. We've got to take the series here. And not off to a good start. Cole Reagans gets beat up. Good Lord, man. The pitching is just not great at all. Englert's messing up again. Ooh, we do have a trade offer. They want DeLuca and Gavin Lux for an injured starter. Marco Rea, he's 25. Kurt Morcaldi, number 5 prospect. I mean, it's not a bad deal, but I'm not going to trade Gavin Lux to them for that. I think Gavin Lux is worth more than that. He's hitting 301, so we're going to say no to that one. We're going to decline that trade. Ooh, the Red Sox want Vinny Pasquantino. Yeah, everyone in our division's really trading, so we're not really doing anything. The Orioles are trying to get Riley Quick. The Yankees have made a trade. Red Sox are trying to make a trade. The Blue Jays kind of don't need to make a trade. Maybe? No, we ain't gonna do that. We can't do that. Scouting. David McGowan has fallen a little bit, so that's more than enough for me. Thomas Barty is hurt. He opted out. Mikey Zeitlo opted out. Okay, then. Well, let's take a look at Omar Flores. Relief pitcher. McManus, Jonathan Queen. Boy, we just, the game breaks on you? Uh-oh. What'd it do to you? From State's neck of the woods here. McGowan opted out, man. Ah, Jesus. He's 80% scouted. There are some good third basemen here, but we just won't pick early enough to get any of these guys. Yep. That's the show. It's really frustrating. It seems like if we want a third baseman, it's going to have to be our first pick. Because well, we've managed to leapfrog the Red Sox. That's probably not going to last very long. We lose a series to the Mets. It's just not our year, man. We are not destined to repeat. Bullpen's just not going to keep up. Royals win the first game. Win the second game. We sweep Kansas City. That reminds me, I need to put Manuel Rodriguez on here. Let's see. The Marlins put Obermeyer. Twins, Blue Jays. Blue Jays are looking to get Bo Bichette back from the Mets. There you go. So the Blue Jays are about to have Mike Trout, someone else, and Bo Bichette. Nothing doing here either. So look at that. We're 44 and 44. Of course, the game's going to make it as difficult as possible. Carson Williams is starting to find his swing. He's 2 for 4. He's brought that average up to 245. Cole Reagans does very well. Rodriguez with the hold. Finnegan with a save. Got 22 saves. What happened in this game? This is what I want to see. Ben Williamson, 4 for 5. DeLuca hits 2. Rasmussen. Man, Manuel Rodriguez. Woo! Only a third of an inning. 5 runs. Not great. Brian Baker is starting to struggle. Okay. So here we are with St. Louis. 29-58. We have to beat these guys. We win the first game. 7-5. Manuel Rodriguez again. 3 earned runs. Couldn't even record an out. He has really dropped off a cliff. Biggie gives up another run. Brody Hopkins struggled a lot. Roger Rahev, first a pick we made in the draft last year. He's killing it right now in Double-A. Pedro Naya, reliever, also in Double-A. And then Kyle Saul, punching out 11 hitters in 4 innings pitched. Kyle Saul is knocking on the door. He is legit knocking on the door. When that control can get to 55 or so, I think he'll be up. Zach Page is doing fine. Finnegan is still struggling. Englert struggling. Jarvis, Biggie. Gomez is even struggling in AAA. That's just not what you want to see, man. That is not what you want. Ramirez is cold again. Yeah. I think it's just safe to say this ain't our year. And that's fine. We won the World Series. That's great. I would love to have back-to-back World Series, but if it's going to happen, it ain't going to happen now. Boy, Mike Boovy hitting 274. Roger Rahav. Round 4 pick. Yeah, he's a bona fide DH. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Rahav will ever see he's going to be better as trade than as someone on our team. Gavin Lux is still doing fine. Caminero's got 27 homers, only 77 RBIs. Probably because where he's hitting. 903 OPS. I mean, Ben Williamson's doing fine. I think Braden Taylor's knocking on the door. That power versus lefties went up 6 points. Carson Williams hitting 245. He's playing. He's playing. He's slowly earning it back. Need to see a little more. Simpson's turning it on. Kobayashi's about the same. Palacios has been very good. He's always been consistent. DeLuca 259. Slater DeBrun is cooled off. That defense is so good, though. Theo Gillen is hitting 273 in Double-A. And then Nemo's hitting 301. So, I mean, Nemo is starting to regress, though. That does concern me. So our offense is fine. Like, our offense looks real good. It's just the pitching that can't get it figured out. Take this series. So we do take the series against the Cardinals. Williamson, Nimmo, 2 RBIs each. Simpson has an RBI. McClanahan, 6 innings of 3 runs. Bullpen actually does something. Good. 1 more week of scouting. Or sorry, yeah, this is the last week of scouting. Damian Erdahl. Not exactly what we're looking for. Fletcher Ryder. Looks a little better. And Omar Flores, the shortstop, has shot up to 3 on our draft board. I don't know why. He doesn't really have any offense. He is just mostly a defensive guy. Let's go back to shortstops. We could finish some of these international ones. Yeah, we'll scout more international. Just get it done here. Change prospect for you. We could try to look for a closer. But I think closers are pretty easy to pick out what you want. Herbert McManus still looks good. He's probably going to be one of our picks. Is there anyone else that really stands out? Jesse Miller. He's not scouted. I doubt he's that good, though. Frank White looks good. So there's some good people here. Let's go ahead and get Jesse Miller a week. We lose the last game against the Cardinals. Okay, so here we are in July. Next episode, we will have the draft. We will probably... We're going to save the Toronto game for September. I tell you what we'll do. We are going to... We're going to go take on the Mariners in the next episode. So the next episode, we'll have the draft. We'll go through the All-Star festivities. And then we'll take on the Mariners. Episode after that, we will have the Sunshine Series between us and the Marlins. We'll do all 3 of those games, playing one of them, player locking the other 2 probably, to see who takes it. So that's the plan. Boy, not a good episode. We've just been absolutely bad. Good news is we're above 500 now, so in all the weird ways that we've struggled, we're actually better than where we started. So, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next episode. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. And I guess if you've made it this far, my question for you is this. Should we be sellers? Says stand pat now. And if we could trade somebody, who would it be out of these 5 individuals? My face is in the way, so I apologize. But I'll move me right here. So there's the 5 individuals. Who would you trade? I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, raise up, baby. Let's get back on track.